Hello everyone, James here. Just thought I'd do a quick update video, just sort of generally about the channel and about what I've been up to. It's about a month since I last uploaded, so I thought it was about time to give you all an update. So let's get into it. So yeah, it's been about a month since I last uploaded a video, and that was on the Printer Bot Multi. So not really a lot has been happening with stuff in here. There's a little bit of an update which I'll show you in a second, but it's mostly been because I've been too busy with my new job. So some of you may know and some of you may not know that I now work for Ooze Nest here in the UK. They're based in Essex, and the reason really that I haven't uploaded any videos is because I'm actually based in Suffolk, so it's a good hour and a half each way for work for me. So by the time I get home, I just don't really feel like making a video. I'm actually making videos with them now for their YouTube channel. There'll be a link in the description for that. So yeah, so basically it's just purely a matter of because I've not had the time to do it. And when the weekends come round, which I don't work, I've been sort of meeting up with friends or just basically chilling out, so not really been in the mood to make a video. But really the plan going forward, I think, is that maybe I'm going to try sort of a bit of live streaming, just on a weekend morning, maybe a Saturday or Sunday morning, occasionally maybe an evening on the weekend. And I'll just start the camera going and we'll see what happens basically. And that's sort of the style of video I like to make. I don't really like to overthink it. I just want to put the video, set the camera to record, and then we'll just see what happens. So yeah, so a little bit more about what's happening with me with Ooze Nest. Basically the job I had before that, I was literally 5 minutes away from my house, worked nights. So I had all the daytime to do stuff, and then when I wasn't working I had that evening time to do stuff. So that's when I was being able to make videos on the D-Bot and build the D-Bot and stuff like that. But to be honest, I wasn't happy there. So I made inquiries with Ryan at Ooze Nest, and basically it happened and I started working there. I absolutely love it. I'm getting to work with CNC machines, 3D printers, and just be in that maker environment and be around people who are also really interested in that sort of thing. So that's really what's been happening with me. And yeah, I suppose it has had a bit of an effect on my YouTube channel, but then equally I'm helping them create content for their channel. So, you know, it's a bit of a win-lose situation, but I really enjoy it, so you know, that's what I'm happy doing. So what's been happening also in the Hack Shack, as I call it, is that to help me sort of understand what one of the parts of the business that Ooze Nest has with CNCs is I've got my own CNC machine here. It's just a small C-beam desktop CNC, but I've been making a couple of things, and it sort of helps me understand the process for the larger machines that we sell. So what I'll quickly do is I'll just give you a spin round so you can see what the Hack Shack currently looks like. So if I just zoom out a bit, so if we go this way to start with, you can see obviously the D-Bot over here. So I've made a few little bit of changes to the D-Bot. At the moment it hasn't got a Raspberry Pi controller in it, it's just got the full graphics display, and I'll tell you the reason for that in a second. But other than that, not really much has changed. I do plan on changing the belts. At the moment it's got like the metal wire going through them, and I don't know if it's the heat or they're just the belts, but they seem to be stretching and sort of deforming. So I'm going to put rubber belts on, which I've had on all the other printers. You can then obviously see we've got the Printer Bot Multi, and that actually is just going to be basically turned back into a printer with either the E3D V6 Lite or the Cyclops. Basically because I'm taking the laser off that and I'm going to put it on something else, which I'll talk about in a second. So I've had to have a move around and have moved the electronics part of what was the Hack Shack over to this side, because if I just spin over here, you can now see that we've got the C-beam. So it's only a small sort of desktop CNC, but it's perfect for what I want to do. And I've sort of just done like a Christmassy sort of engraved thing, and I'm just sort of playing around with it at the moment. But what I've sort of been playing around with is running it off Raspberry Pi, so that I can basically have it connected, so I can use just a tablet to control the CNC, and so I haven't got to have it tethered to the PC. So that's really good. I'm playing around with that and sort of learning a lot, just generally about CNC and all that sort of thing. So nothing's really changed over here. We've got the little Fab Mini set up for when I want to do a quick little test print. But yeah, so other than that, not really a lot has changed in here. It's like I say, most of the update is to do with me sort of getting a better job and just not having the time to do videos. So that's why I'm thinking let's try the live stream thing. I just put the camera on YouTube will probably be, and then if you want to come along and watch, you're more than welcome to. We can sort of just chat and hang out. And I'll probably be messing around with the CNC or messing around with the printers, so we can sort of just play around and see what we do. So yeah, I suppose that was really it for this video. Just wanted to let you know what was happening, so you didn't think I'd sort of disappeared. Because actually, the weird thing is, since like making the last video, my subscribers count has gone up a little bit. So I didn't want you to think that I wasn't going to be making videos anymore. It's just sort of a bit of a delay. But thank you to all of the, I think it's currently 263 subscribers. Thank you for following along. And there is more content coming. It's just going to perhaps be a little bit of a different format than what I have done. So yeah, so that's about it. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment and subscribe. If you've got any questions, please do put them down in the comments. Links will obviously my social media accounts if you want to ask questions over there. But other than that, I'll see you in a couple of weeks for the first live stream. It won't be the next week or the week after, because I've got a birthday in the family, and then I've got my brother's wedding, so I can't really be making a YouTube, well, a good YouTube video of his wedding, I suppose. We'll see. But other than that, it will be in the next couple of weeks, and we'll make some more content. So yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time, keep on making.